Pachachik and hits the bar, and Drinkle puts the rebound over. Cooper for Rangers. Good ball, Stevens. And that's not bad either, Drinkle. Pushing by Walters, the flag went up and went down again. Ian Ferguson, Cooper. Ian Ferguson once more, wide to Stevens. Drinkle closes in for the cross. Walters, Cooper. Drinkle still. Corner given. Drinkle. Derek Ferguson. Butcher still forward. This is Cooper. So is Goff in there. This is Gary Stevens. Brown. Derek Ferguson. Brown. Floating awkwardly. And Yoiko forced to turn it over. From John Brown. Butcher was lurking on the near post. Rangers really having to work at their game to try and find a way through. The Poles blocking every advance so far in some way or another. And there's Butcher. And there's Drinkle. And there's Goff. What a scramble. And Walters tries to get a foot in, and quite how they got that away. Well, there were enough yellow shirts, actually. About 5 of them around the ball. And here's Furtop, and what a good run by Kubicstyle. Number 11 is through for Poland. And was he fouled at the last? No. Nothing given. Wilkins looking for Walters. Good ball. And Walters makes the space. And it just went over the head, following Walters' shot of Ian Ferguson on the far side. Bit unlucky that, but it's a corner. Butcher's flick. In goes Goff, up goes Drinkle. Walters! At last, Rangers have the goal that they've worked for so long, and Mark Walters is the scorer. And the corner kick headed on there with Butcher doing the work. Goff was in as well. Up went Drinkle, and Walters' left foot finds the corner. 17 minutes from the end, and Mark Walters gives Glasgow Rangers breathing space in this tie. Morcinek for Katowice. Rudy Nawrocki. Oh, that's got Ibrox in good heart. And Davy Cooper, the veteran on the left wing, takes some credit for the amount of work he's done in the build-up in this second half. He forced that corner and he also took it. But for the moment, it's Rudy for the Poles. Walczak in space. Danger here for Rangers. And it's Morcinek with a lot of room. And Chris Woods closes that down by the post. The Poles want to make a substitution. They're going to bring off their number 7, Walczak, and replace him with number 14, Rzeźniczek. Well, it's an attacker for an attacker, a straight switch. Biegun and Pachachik are forward. And that nearly was Biegun. Rangers playing a bit of ping-pong back across their own penalty area. And don't rule the Poles out here. They may have gone one down, but they've got plenty of players forward. And in looking for the second goal in all this excitement, Rangers must be careful not to leave the back door open. It's offside against Mark Walters. Walters actually missed the European Cup campaign last season. He was signed too late for the deadline to play in the quarter-final, but he certainly made his impact tonight with a very timely intervention there, just when it looked as though Rangers might be forced to go to Poland without scoring. Rzeźniczek. This is Ray Wilkins, and good running by John Brown from left back. Very good running. Chance here. Drinkle! Oh! It looked from here as though it was going in. And what a good goal it would have been. John Brown making tremendous strides down the left-hand side, took on the sweeper and beat him, and watch Kevin Drinkle. He scored one like this against Celtic in the Old Firm derby, but he held his head there because he knows that at European performance level it should have been in the goal. Drinkle. Well, the Poles are still dangerous. That's a good ball by Bias, and little Rudy is on the far side, and Chris Wood slipped, and Rudy saw that he slipped, and that was a brilliant instinctive effort by the Poles. Chris Woods, I think, lost his balance there. Rudy was the player who got away. He did, he fell over, and before he could really adjust his position, it was very, very close. Here's Walters. This is Ian Ferguson. Walters again. Wilkins. Cooper's cross. Goff is in there. It's going to come to Ian Ferguson. And oh! How did he save it? Drinkle's shot. Drinkle can't believe it. The Poles surviving there by the skin of their teeth. And it's a corner to Rangers. Brown and Butcher in there again. And Butcher comes in. Rzeźniczek away. Oh, well played by Frutok, but equally well by Ray Wilkins. And forward by Ian Ferguson. This is Drinkle. A chance here. Oh, and what a mix-up. Terry Butcher's right in there. And so is the mustachioed sweeper, Katowice. Bias doing the arguing. Well, this was when Rangers could so easily have made it 2-0. Ferguson, Ian Ferguson, has the first effort. Drinkle and the left knee of the goalkeeper. So Glasgow Rangers will have to go to the mining area of Silesia to Katowice on October the 5th with just a one-goal lead in this UEFA Cup tie, courtesy of Mark Walters, 17 minutes from the end. Katowice looked a useful side, and Rangers had to be content with a 1-0 win.
Highly competitive stuff at Ibrox. Still a very evenly balanced tie. One rather sad postscript to that match. The Rangers midfield player Ian Durrant has pulled a muscle and is out of Scotland's World Cup squad to face Norway in Oslo next Wednesday. Let's take you through tonight's Littlewood's Cup results. First round, second leg games. Brighton and Hove Albion 0, Southend United 1.
Here. You know that.
We? You mean us?
Locked out, but it finished goalless. Replay in a fortnight. Venue yet to be decided, but likely to be Villa Park. Blackburn Rovers 1, Spurs 2. Spurs, with so many problems, made to sweat. Goalless into extra time. Then Mitchell Thomas gave Spurs the lead after 106 minutes. An own goal by Terry Fenwick levelled things 3 minutes later. Paul Stewart immediately put Spurs back in front. They stayed there and Terry Venables breathes again. Spurs now away to Scarborough or Southampton. Barclays League, 4th Division, Exeter 1, Scarborough 0. Scarborough missed the chance to go top.